Alright, so I'm sitting here, I'm chilling, and all I'm seeing on my timeline is this right here. The whole entire 50 Cent and T.I. beef because T.I. challenged 50 to a versus battle, and 50 started talking about Tiny, and then his T.I.'s kid got involved in it, and 50 coming back talking about Beyonce's mom somehow got involved in this shit. I don't know. But all I know is I see this shit right here, right? So I'm going to break down what Boyce Watkins is talking about right now because clearly, this is taking a shot at 50 Cent by implying his children hate his guts. And I'm going to be honest with you. That is far from the truth because it's even stating that his legacy is going to be empty. And that really is a strong personal claim. But where's the verified proof? Because what we actually know is that 50 has had public tension with his oldest son, Marquise, and that's been on social media playing out for the last few years. But he also has another son named Saya, who appears publicly and seems to be affectionate and involved with his son as well. But here's the thing. There's no verified comprehensive evidence showing that his kids hate him as a blanket statement, really. I'm going to just be real with y'all. So the family dynamics in itself are very complex because public disputes do not equal total legacy failure. So this quote that went viral by Dr. Boyce Watkins is really just opinionated commentary and not an established fact. Because if you zoom out and look at this whole thing from a different perspective, this is what you would call a classic social media framing. You know, you take two public figures, right? You take two public figures like T.I. and 50 Cent. You assign one as the family man who seems to be evolved, and then you assign the other one as a legacy failure. This is what you would call a rhetorical contrast designed to trigger engagement, which this man has done. I mean, you go to the post, you see the shit's doing numbers right now. And what it's not is it's not peer-reviewed character study. Because if you understand what legacy is, and I'm going to go into what Dr. Boyce Watkins do at the end of this too. But if you understand what legacy is multi-dimensional. That means you have to deal with cultural impact. You have to deal with wealth creation. You have to deal with business ownership. You have to deal with influence. You have to deal with family relationships, community investment. So let me pause it right there because Boyce Watkins and a lot of other celebrities embody this, especially somebody like Dr. Boyce Watkins, the one who wrote this post, right? Now, if you don't know what he does, he's in investments, he's in finance. He even wrote a book about black wealth, specifically aimed towards black people in the black community. But what a lot of people fail to realize is that investment doesn't always mean finance. Investment also means who you engage with, the relationships that you build, whether intimate or personal or business. Where does your time go? What do you do in your spare time? Things like that. Those are all considered investments. Those investments that you make all will be considered on how well you build your wealth. Your wealth is going to determine how well your legacy, or not how well your legacy, how well you invested your time. That's what all that's going to do. Now, don't get me wrong. Back to the whole issue at hand with 50 and T.I. 50 did build a whole entire music empire. I see my camera skipping, so I mean my phone overheating right now. 50 built a whole entire music empire. Then he goes from transitioning to the music into TV, into becoming a serious ass media executive. But yet and still, that's what you would consider a measurable impact. Whether someone likes his personality or parenting style is really a separate category. That's a whole different conversation. You know, there's a lot of things people don't like about me. I don't give a fuck what people think about me. But I do know one thing. To be in business, you have to be known, you have to be liked, and you have to be trusted to conduct business. But yet and still, I don't give a fuck what people think about me, right? But we do have to be disciplined thinkers here at the end of the day, because viral posts such as this often get packaged as an emotional narrative before it has factual conclusions behind it. You know, that does not make them true. Because a post you see like this does not make it true. This is why critical analysis does matter. In the age of algorithms, you know, outrage travels faster than nuance. way fucking faster. And you should always ask, well, hey, is this verified? Is this true what he's saying? What is the interpretation behind this? What is projection behind this? Because that skill separates informed leaders from reactive spectators. It really does. But that's my whole spiel, my whole rant on this whole thing. I'm getting kind of tired of hearing about 50 and T.I. going at it right now. For those right now, and by the fact, I'm posting this to the Atlanta Culture Group too. For everybody out here, and I'm gonna let y'all know right now, everybody in Atlanta is gonna be on a TIP of TIP's dick. Plain and simple. Because everybody that's from the down south area, specifically Atlanta, y'all all hop on the same rappers and say these the best rappers out. These the best rappers out. Now, if you look at the discography between 50 Cent and T.I., everybody know I love 50. I love his fucking music. I'm not going front. But 50 has a better discography than T.I. T.I. may be a better lyricist than 50, but 50 has had a way better catalog of when it comes to producing music than T.I. has. Because what are some songs that we heard from T.I.? Hey, Let's Get Away with Jazzy Faye, or 24s, or Why You Gotta Go and Do That, Rubber Band Man. But if you look at just the Get Rich or Die Trying album, not even that. If you just listen or look at the whole Power of a Dollar album that he put out, that whole Power of a Dollar smashes T.I.'s whole entire fucking discography, yo. But I'm gonna have to digress. I'm gonna leave that up for y'all to say. Deuces, it's your man Shelby. I'm out. Y'all be easy.